Santa forgets about crypto this year, and David Beckham's Prenetics hits the brakes on its Bitcoin strategy. You're watching CoinDesk Daily. I'm your host, Jen Sanasie. Bitcoin and Ether plummeted more than 22% in the fourth quarter, closing out December without the much anticipated Santa rally. That missing holiday boost highlights just how fragile these markets become when liquidity dries up and risk appetite fades. Historically, a Santa rally sees prices climb during the final week of December as investors rebalance portfolios. But this year, the late year flows were missing. Instead of a new leg higher, December looked more like a massive positioning reset. In fact, this was Bitcoin's worst December since 2018, shifting the quarterly narrative firmly into risk-off territory. Utility or privacy? The transparency of traditional blockchains forces a difficult choice. Break free from this limitation with Midnight. Meanwhile, Cypherpunk Technologies, the digital asset firm backed by the Winklevoss twins, is scooping up more Zcash. The company just purchased $28 million worth of the cryptocurrency, bringing its total holdings to over 290,000 tokens. That accounts for nearly 1.8% of the entire circulating supply. While the broader market corrected in October, Zcash has been a massive outlier, surging over 1,200% since September. Cypherpunk's average cost sits at roughly $334 per token, making them one of the few treasury firms currently in the black. Despite the aggressive buys, shares of Cyph were down over 6% this morning. And finally, the health sciences firm co-founded by football icon David Beckham is halting its Bitcoin buying spree. Prenetics says the prolonged downturn in the market has forced a change in strategy. Just 2 months ago, CEO Danny Young said the firm was targeting $1 billion in revenue into Bitcoin within 5 years, buying one Bitcoin every single day to scale the business. That strategy officially came to an end on December 4th. Prenetics says it won't sell what it already has. They plan to hold their current 510 Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Despite the pivot, Prenetics shares remain a bright spot, up over 170% year to date. That's it for CoinDesk Daily. Get more updates on CoinDesk.com, and we'll see you next time. Break the cycle of exploitation, break down the barriers to truth, break into the next generation of privacy, break free. Free to scroll without being monetized, free from censorship, freedom without fear. We deserve more when it comes to privacy. Experience the next generation of blockchain that is private and inclusive by design. Break free with Midnight. Visit midnight.network/break-free.